Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Lost Stage. In the last part, we made our way back to Madra, talked to a bunch of people, met Karst, lovely lady, she's Minardi's sister, and in this part, then we finally got the boat. And in this part, we'll be doing some exploring. And by some exploring, I mean we're going to go right back to where we were at Gabombo. With that cyclone chip we got from the Madran Mayor, we can finish exploring the entirety of the Great Gabombo. And that's never not fun to say. I love all the names of that area. Gabombo, Akafubu, Gabombo, so much fun. Let's see. Yeah, right over there. Okay. Ooh, I hope I can actually reach there. Boat. Maybe I should just cut ahead. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, there are lots of encounters, enemy encounters on the ocean, and we don't have a lot of ways to avoid them except for the somewhat obvious, just casting a void. But I kind of don't want to do that with a place with new areas and new enemies. Yeah, we can park there. Okay, here we are, back in Gabombo. Let's make sure everyone's back in their base classes. I forgot to take care of that off screen, but it won't take me more than a minute. Let's... Alright, I think we're almost done. Yes, we are. Okay, we are all good. I was going to try to heal, but apparently I just wanted to cast Frost instead. Might actually be smarter to rest up at the inn. You know what? I don't know. But we're gonna set Cyclone to the R button, because that's important. And we're going back into Gabombo! Or is it Gabomba? I don't remember if there's an O or an A at the end of his name. I hope it's an O because I've been calling him Gabombo. And then down here we go. So these grass patterns on the ground, you can whip those up with Cyclone, and whenever you see a thing that looks like that launches you underground. Or, well, it transports you. And that's our main way of exploring here in the underground part of Gabombo. Anyway, here's our Venus Genie. Let's kick its ass. I'm not sure what else I could talk about. Like, I've been doing, I've been playing through Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon again. It was that one's the remake of the very first Fire Emblem they re-released in, I think it was 2012. I decided to do what some people have been calling an Iron Man run for it, because the game really seemed to be designed that way. Later, the characters you recruit later tend to be inferior versions of the ones you get sooner, so using them as like a punishment for failing to keep other people alive. Anyway, this is Mud. So Mud slows down a foe with sticky mud. He's kind of handy. I think I might have already mentioned the Iron Man challenge, but just in case, it's on Fire Emblem, it's where you do not reset chapters for anything. If someone dies, you leave them dead. You don't restart the chapter to try and keep them from not dying or stuff like that. And Shadow Dragon seems very aptly designed to be played specifically in that way. I'm talking funny, I just felt like doing it. Anyway, we got the gin, but we still have more to explore around here. And there can be stuff hidden under these leaves, but I don't care to check. So we're gonna keep going on. Woo! And looks like Jenna and Piers are about the same strength. I don't know if that's awesome for Jenna or sad for Piers. You know what? It's both. Ooh, a mint. I'm gonna give that to Jenna. I am doing much better about actually using stat boosting items on Shadow Dragon though. Normally in a Fire Emblem game I end up hoarding them because I don't know what to do with them. It used to be I'd just give them all to one person because I was playing favorites, but now I'm just not too sure what to do. Like, it's not a good idea to just give them to whoever's really weak. That was the wrong button. It's a better idea to give them to whoever's using the stat that they boost the most. Like, for example, you give hit point and defense boost to someone who's taking a lot of physical hits, because they're going to be taking a lot of physical hits. Giving it to someone who never gets attacked is kind of a waste of time. And then just to give this recording time a bit of context, I guess, Final Fantasy XIV's newest patch came out a couple days ago, and it's so awesome. I love it! Now, the newest patch was, at this time of recording, was Prelude in Violet. I remember when I played Ocarina of Time, and there was the one that had one of those teleportation songs called Prelude of Light. I did not know how to pronounce Prelude. I forget what I was calling it, but it was not Prelude. It sounded stupid. I was not a smart kid, although I've probably said plenty to give you that impression already. Maybe. I don't remember. Alright. And this just looks like it's begging for a reveal, don't you think? Yes, it was. I don't know how Akafubu's going to get through here. You know, I didn't just bring him up so I could say his name. I'm genuinely curious. But whatever, we're gonna get through here first, beat him to the prize, and doom his entire civilization. Because we're the good guys. Not a big fan of these red demons, though. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna have Jenna attack in the middle. Woo! Power drive! No, I did see a reveal trailer for a new character for Soul Calibur 6 too, as well. He looked really neat. He basically kind of fought like Greg from Soul Calibur Greg from Fate Zero if Greg made more grandiose hand motions instead of just standing there. It looked like he was someone, like he was trying to be imposing, but he can't because he's an anime pretty boy. Which makes him even more unappealing and unattractive than he already was. And considering his personality is ruining everything about him, that's an accomplishment. I do not like Greg. Anyway, but the Soul Calibur guy who's, like, throwing weapons around somehow and conjuring them out of the ether, he looks like he'd be a lot of fun to use. I'm a little excited for it. Ah, your instant death didn't work on Sheba. Yeah, you can't instant kill Sheba. She fell from a very large height and survived. I think there's something if we just stay up here. Maybe? We're gonna find out soon. Yay, level up. There isn't, but it looks like we're at the end of the dungeon. Already! Woo! And I do have the volume turned up a smidge. I wanted to be able to hear the very sexy music in this game. Hopefully my microphone's not picking it up. I don't think it is. I used the same recording setup for Golden Sun, and it wasn't a problem then. Yeah, didn't have to worry about it with Final Fantasy XII. I was able to use headphones with that. Same with Shadow of the Colossus. Oh no! This thing looks weird and I don't like it. It's basically somewhat similar to a mimic, but not as awesome. And a little tougher to find because it was hidden. But level ups all around. By reaching this place, you have proven your power. By rights, Akafubu should bear this power. But I shall keep my promise and bestow it upon the one to reach this place first. I am grateful for your promise that I forced you to make. But I am worried that we have done Akafubu and the Gabombo a great wrong. But I didn't consider that when I made you promise me in the first place because I'm an asshole. Sorry, I don't like Kraden. Akafubu has not honed his own powers, and the fault lies with him alone. And yet, there is a hint of truth to what you say. Oh, then what are we to do? Does this mean we won't receive your magic? As I have said, I will give the power to you. Your concern is misplaced. But I must add some small conditions to our agreement. What kind of conditions? You must not mention this to Akafubu. Akafubu was plainly ill-prepared for this test. He will lose heart if he hears what you have done. And yet, the Gabombo have need of this ill-prepared leader. If Akafubu reaches this place, I shall teach him the magic as well. Promise me that you will not tell Akafubu that you earned this magic. Can you do this? Of course. And now I shall sleep. Farewell, successor to the witch doctor. Alright, so here we have the Tomagara Theracon. It is the last of the transformation items, and it is definitely a very, very useful one. Or, not transformation item, class change item. Why am I walking out of here? Anyway, it's extremely useful because in the base class for equipping the Tomagarathon, you automatically get access to the Revive Synergy. Normally you need to have about 4 Jin set up, but that one has it accessible at base. So it's very useful if you like to summon rush, because you'll have access to revive on someone without having to worry about keeping Waters of Life around and all that stuff. And the class you get with the Tomagarathon, it's just a little bit better than the ones you get from the Trainer's Whip or the Mysterious Card, if we're being perfectly honest. Oh, right. I gotta talk to him from in front of the counter. Oops. Okay, anyway. Now that we have that Ginny and the Tomagarathon, we're going to move on to our next location, which is Stalling Tactic. All the way over here. So I will meet you guys there. Alright, and here we are. Alright, so this is Yallam. Yallam is a very important city. It's got lots and lots of good stuff. Yallam doesn't get many visitors, hasn't for a long time. I'd love to know a little about what's going on in the outside world. Yep was the one who visited the lands beyond Eastern Oceania. Since he died, we've had no news from the outside world at all. Oh wow, this place seems very isolated. I kinda wanna live here. Our master boatsman, Yep, died. Now, all we have to remember him are the songs he wrote. Singing with Yep and all the children in the village helped us remember the songs. It's funny how we all memorized every one of Yep's songs. That is very funny. Ha 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 ha. If Yep were alive today, our village would be thriving. He brought us lots of work. Those pearls Yep brought back from the sea were the most marvelous things I've ever seen. If he were still with us, Yallam wouldn't be in this terrible fix. There used to be a lot of pearl divers here in Yallam. I used to do some diving myself. Yup, they were all younger than me, but I still gave them a good run for the money. Yep was amazing. He could cut clean through the sea of time with utter ease. He read those waves like no sailor on Wayard. He was a true man of the sea. Oh, sounds like the old guy had a crush. Not really, though. I don't know. Yep had 3 different songs he used to sing. Each song was about a different situation. The songs are supposed to mean something, but none of the other kids knows what. Wait, do you? Do you like children's songs? Well, no, I don't like children, so I don't like children's songs. Yeah, you're totally right. I just hate those songs. One of these days, I'll write one, and it'll be so much better than this. I wonder why Yep wanted the children to learn those songs he used to sing. I don't know. Oral history? It's better to write things down, but still. We're supposed to be right in the middle of the rainy season, but I don't see any rain. I don't think they could render it on the GBA. I can't stand this drought. How long is the weather going to be like this? It's been really dry the past few months. Even Taopo Swamp has dried up. When Taopo Swamp dries up, we're in for some serious drought problems this year. Yep found this huge bed of pearls and sold them in another town. Then he brought all kinds of things we needed in Yallam. Oh, come on, I was right in front of her. Yep never told any of us where he found his bed of pearls, but I suspect it's somewhere near the center of the Eastern Sea. He knew that area well. Yep told me the only thing he could teach me was how to sail and how to sing. Yep always sang such wonderful children's songs whenever he played with them. Kids. Sunshine has started complaining that he can't work lately. He blames it on the lack of rain. What kind of person only wants to work when it's raining? I know Sunshine likes to enjoy his days off, but he needs to find a better excuse not to work. Our blacksmith, Sunshine, makes the kinds of items you can't find anywhere else. You wouldn't know it to look at him, or to talk to him, but he's an amazing worker. Sunshine's a little eccentric. He disappears into Taopo Swamp for days at a time. Sorry, I thought I heard something, but I guess it's just my imagination. When we lost Yep, all of Yallam practically fell to pieces. Our blacksmith, Sunshine, is our only claim to fame now. He's the best in all the lands. If you want plain old boring armor, have a look around. If you're looking for some of Sunshine's work, you'll have to come back later. I shouldn't tell him how boring all this stuff is. I wish Sunshine would get back to work. Oh, hold on, give me just a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. If the blacksmith isn't willing to work, then how am I supposed to get fine weapons to sell? If Sunshine set his mind to it, he could make a lot of money. What a waste of talent. Ugh. Alright, well, you know what, let's go ahead and sell stuff. Alright, so I'm just gonna get rid of the laughing fungus, because I'm pretty sure we don't need it. And the nuts, because I'm pretty sure we don't need those. And I don't like this game ticket on Felix, and rather than just trading it to Felix, I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's see, I'm gonna sell the nut. And the crystal powder. I do not like those items that mimic synergy effects in battle. They're kind of boring. And then, if I remember right, the new stuff we can buy here comes to about 12,000-ish gold. Hey, we can replace Jenna's full metal vest. Oh, right, and we also got new stuff for Sheba. One thing I actually do kind of really like about dungeons in this game is the fact that they're so long and full of enemy encounters. That you actually get plenty of cash to buy new gear when you make it to a new area when you're done exploring. It's really, really neat. I enjoy it. And then there is a blacksmith in town, as they keep mentioning. Stuff he makes for you, that also costs money, but I don't exactly know how much. They won't tell you how much it costs to buy the things he's made for you until after they've already made it, charged it for you, and planted it in your inventory. It's very inconvenient. Let's see, nothing new in the regular weapons, but what about an artifact? Nothing new there either. Okay. Okay, I think I forgot to read her mind. So let's actually look at her and do that. Sunshine is a famous blacksmith, the most famous in Oceania. Did I already go in here? Yes, I did. Sorry, it's... my mind doesn't work anymore. If you're looking for Taopo Swamp, head west around the northern mountain range. Sunshine sometimes goes up there by himself on long trips. It's a dangerous place. What does Sunshine want in Taopo Swamp? There's nothing up there but bugs and some odd mountain fish. Ooh. Well, I don't like bugs. I hate mosquitoes. I want to murder them. They deserve to die. This is the blacksmith, Sunshine's smithy, the best forge in Wayard. But Sunshine's not taking any jobs right now. Sunshine's a pretty stubborn guy. If he says he isn't going to work, then he's not gonna work. Dad's not doing any work right now, but I'm making some basic things for the villagers. Maybe someday I'll be able to smith unique weapons, like my dad. That's why I keep practicing. Well, that's good for you, kid. Everyone thinks Dad is stubborn, but he's not. He's a true artist, and so what if he gets a little temperamental from time to time? Alright, let's read his mind first. If it's not raining, I can't get into Taopo Swamp. And if I can't get into Taopo Swamp, I can't get the stuff I need to work, so there's no point. That's why he needs it to rain. Okay, well, let's talk to him. You want me to make you a little something special? Well, look at that! You went to get some raw materials for me, didn't ya? Oh, right when I saw those materials, I had to work. Alright, so we only have one item he can make something out of, the tear stone here. It makes a lot of good water element related stuff. So I think if it makes a weapon, it has a water element unleash. If it makes gear, I forget the exact stuff it makes. I'll probably have that on screen. It takes our sunshine a long time to finish the items he works on. Maybe you could just wait a little while before coming to pick it up. What happened to Sunshine? He's so happy, and he just talks about work all the time. Neat. I can't wait to see what I'm going to wind up making with this. It's funny, but I never know until I actually start working. Yeah, if you want to manipulate what item you're gonna get from Sunshine, save right before you give him the item to craft with, and then you just leave and then come back into the village, and then you talk to his wife to get the stuff. You just keep resetting until you get what you want. It's been a long time since I've been able to work. I'm so excited. What should I make? I, however, won't be doing that because I don't care. It's so weird, but something really inspired my father to work. He's beaming with joy. Now that my dad's working again, I have to watch his every move to see what I can learn from him. Alright, well, while they're doing that, we're going to explore the rest of the village. Let's see, I don't remember if we went into the inn. Yep was the one who taught me how to handle a boat. That was right before he died. He'd promised to teach me how to dive for pearls. Poor Yep. I really miss him. Was he very articulate? I've searched the seas from north to south, and I just can't find those pearls. I wonder if the pearls from a secret place are all gone. Maybe. I don't remember ever seeing pearls. Even out in these far-off shores, people need the services and hope I bring. I am grateful merely to have the chance to bring them some small relief. Once, this was a thriving village. Now, I look around and I only see abject poverty and despair. Aww, that's kind of sad. Right, well, let's check out the inn. I don't think I've gone in there yet. I haven't gone in to the inn. Taopo Swamp has dried up, and now it's inaccessible. What's worse, with no water, we can no longer get any more delicious Yallam mountain fish. And there weren't a lot of mountain fish after the swamp dried up. We probably won't catch many. It's a bit strange trying to run an inn in a city that never gets any tourists, isn't it? Well, sometimes the locals like to stay here, and it's like a little vacation for them, I guess. Yallam was always such a poor town. We had to work hard just to break even. Alright, and then last but not least, we go over here. And this looks really interesting. Let's talk to you, kid. Running around in circles here while singing one of Yep's songs is pretty tough. There's a lot of stuff to remember for each song. It's tough to play without making any mistakes. There's a game that goes along with the song, but it's tough. I want to play something else. You can't just give up on a game because it's tough. I once heard that children's songs and stories have hidden meanings. I wonder if Yep has hidden anything in his songs. Maybe, I don't know. Yep wrote all of his children's songs while he was out here in his own private space. The story is that all these objects around here were brought here by Yep long ago. If you look around, you'll see that everything was arranged in accordance with his songs. Do you want to hear one of the songs Yep wrote? Yeah, sure. Here, let me show you. If you want to go to the stars, yeah, I am not singing. Go north past the twins, passing two swirls, run diesel twice round the trunk. Haste without waste and head to the east, past three to the north. There, run round thrice and wait for the waves. When they stop, run north and go to the stars. Oh, Felix is following him. I didn't even notice that. If you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. Do you want to hear the second children's song yet, bro? Yeah, let's keep going, why not? If you want to go to the moon, you usually have to take a rocket. Face west from the stars and run straight past 3 swirls, then circle round twice. Haste without waste and head to the south, then 1 swirl west. There, run round thrice and wait for the waves. When they stop, run south and go for the moon. If you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. Okay, so, now, do you want to hear the third children's song? Yeah, sure, why not? If you want to go to the sun, face south from the moon and run straight through 2 swirls, then circle round twice. Haste without waste and head to the west, then 6 to the north. There, run round thrice and wait for the waves. When they stop, run north and go for the sun. If you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. That's it. That's all the games we had for the songs. If you want to play some more, just give me a holler. Alright, and I'm gonna go down and read that kid's mind real quick. Yep, songs are a lot of fun because he made this game that goes along with them. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think those songs have some sort of hidden meaning to them? I couldn't really catch anything. Anyway, we're gonna rest up at the end because Sheba needs... Well, she doesn't need to, but she wants to recover her sanity points. Woo, we slept well. Now we're gonna have a nice trip. We'll see them next fall. Puns! My wife has the item I made you. She can give it to you. If it's not training, he's just repeating that. Does the kid have anything new to say? Nope, he's repeating that too. Okay, let's see. And yeah, she's not thinking anything new, but here's the item you wanted. Now, about that payment. We only take cash. Is that alright with you? I wanted to use a check. Jeez, I went through all the trouble of writing it. Fine, cash. Alright, the Cloud Wand. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was possible to get it with that crystal thingy, but I was kind of hoping to get a spirit ring. If you do get your hands on a spirit ring, it's actually glitched in this game. If you use the spirit ring outside of battle, it never breaks. So it's a very handy item to get your hands on, and I think it's made with the clear stone. Let's see. It basically just acts as a wish spell. It restores all of your restores HP to the entire party, so very, very handy item to get your hands on. But instead, we got the Cloud Staff, which unleashes Stun Cloud. Hopefully we'll get to see that unleash effect. Anyway, that Taopo Swamp sounds interesting. Let's head up north and see if we can find it. Fortunately, there seems to be a road leading there. No, we didn't get to see it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Actually, let's let Jenna cast a spell so Sheba gets a chance to unleash it. Still nothing, but that's okay. That is A-okay. We did get a level up, so it's something. It is something. There we go. That wasn't very impressive. Now I'm just sad. Guess I gotta keep following the road. Okay then. Yeah, being able to zoom out the map with the L button like that, super handy. Alright, and here we are in Taopo Swamp. I wonder if this place is going to be interesting. Well, you know what? We're going to move back to the L button, because I doubt we have any minds to read here. The music doesn't sound very good, though. It sounds very swampy. Very, very swampy. And I think we're going to need Whirlwind a lot, so I'm going to set that to the R button. Lots of popping noises, though. Let's see. There's something buried here, but I can't dig it up by hand. I'm sure you could if you tried hard enough, but let's just use Synergy. Hey, look at that! Another tier stone. Woo! Now, he mentioned something about needing it to rain to explore Taopo Swamp, so we might need to use Douse in here. But so far it seems like we can get around just fine. So in Taopo Swamp, these bubbles indicate places you can stand on, and then as you walk around, you'll start to sink. So the goal is to make it from bubble to bubble. And voila! I usually have so much more trouble with that. Yay, a cookie! I'm giving that to Shiba. Because cookies are amazing! Sorry, I should not have done that all sing-songy. Yeah, and then if you fall into the swamp, you just get put back on the last part of land. Solid land you were on. It's very inconvenient. Alright, but I think we need to go over this way, and over here, and right there, and down there, and woo! So I don't know which direction we need to go first. Let's just see what's in this cave real quick, and then we can come back out and use growth on the plant there, and then, yeah. So far, Taopo Swamp seems like a very interesting place. Oh, crap. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Ugh. Gotta be more patient. Alright, let's go ahead and move to get that right there. Hey, look at Jenny. I wants it. Just gonna take my time, because I don't like messing up on this puzzle. Well, not... Gosh darn it all to heck. Not really a puzzle per se, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Well, then again, I guess it does technically qualify as a puzzle, but it's more timing-oriented, and yada yada yada. Timing and patient. It's the type of puzzle you'd expect in a Zelda game, a 3D Zelda game. They have a lot of waiting in those Zelda games. Alright, now let's move you. Wrong button. Move you over here. And the genie fell down. Woo! I think we need to drop down this one right here in order to get to it. Yes! Okay, and I do believe we're also going to be fighting it. So, saving. And let's kick its ass. Final Fantasy XIV. I've been having lots and lots and lots of fun with that. The new patches definitely put a lot of stuff into the game. Just basically revitalized everything. Although it does seem a little bit easier. Although other parts of it seem a lot harder too. It's a very weird mix. Like the regular content you can do with 4 people, that seems to be a bit harder than normal. But the stuff you do with 8 people, that seems to have gotten a lot easier. Anyway, that was Flower. So Flower refreshes allies and restores HP, so I think he's a full party heal. Or she. I can't tell with these Jin. Alrighty then, it's time to go back on up after we destroy this cave troll. Yeah, I cannot talk today. Englishing is very tough. Very, very tough. And I probably should... Well, I was thinking of cutting it off after I got the Tomagarathon, but the Gabombo statue actually seemed to be extremely short, so I figured, why not add Taopo Swamp and Yallam Village to that too? Taopo Swamp's turning out to be a lot longer than I thought it would be. But I guess that's okay. I guess that is A-okay. Let's see, we got another thing buried here, so let's scoop it up. And then because I'm worried if we use retreat, it'll take us back to the very beginning of the swamp. So I am just going to walk out and use growth on that one little plant there. So I'll meet you guys back at the entrance. Alright, we're back at the entrance. I'm gonna give Echo to Jenna for a spell, so that way she can cast a spell. And then we're trading back. We are trading back. And then I guess another reason why I'm not too big on class changing in the Lost Age as I was in Broken Seal is partly because the class setups that I liked in the Broken Age don't work as well. Or, not the Broken Age, the Broken Seal, the first game. They don't work quite as well here in the Lost Age, since Piers is more of a warrior-oriented type of dude, Jen is more of a mage-oriented type of gal. The class setups that were really good in the Broken Seal just don't complement this group as well. Or as thoroughly. Alright. So, this is a tricky timing puzzle, because you need to douse first. And then you need to frost. And you have to get up there and jump before it goes again and melts the ice. Woo! we did it! Yay! Alright, now down here. Down here, down here, down here. We can lash. I think I actually skipped this section of the Taopo Swamp in my practice playthrough. Oh no, Jenna fell asleep. Whatever am I going to do? I guess I'll just have to attack and attack and attack. Oh my. Alright, so we're going to swap out Whirlwind for Douse, because I think we're going to need that a lot more now. And now we can step onto the boiling magma. Wait, is it boiling? I don't know if that's technically true. I didn't expect it to get so hot here in the Taopo Swamp. Like, this is unexpected. What's over here? Nothing. Except a dire wolf that we're going to kill in a dire manner. Direly. Or is it diary? Diarrhea. I don't know. I'm just saying words at this point. Okay, just let it. I need to get up there. Let me up there. Ha! I beat you, Steam! To fight these monsters. Make them go away. Well, at least we gotta level up, though. At least we gotta level up. Alright. Next, we're going to cause a tremor. Yeah, I was not expecting lava puzzles when I went to a place called Taopo Swamp. But I guess that's okay. That is A-okay. And it was probably pretty obvious to notice, but Taopo Swamp here is completely optional. You do not need to come here. You can just skip it if you want to. I personally like to come here to get the crafting materials. Because, you know, just having crafted weapons and armor, they're usually pretty useful. They last for quite a while, actually. I think if they were in the first game, they'd be comparable to the stuff you encountered at the very end of the first game. Maybe. No, it knows Tornado too. How will I cope? Well, the answer is very easy. Woo! Piers learned a new spell. Super cool! That is what he is trying to be. I thought I saw something sparkling on the ground. Let's dig it up. Oh, sorry, I looked away for a second. I don't know what we found, but I bet it was a crafting item. And I noticed it went into Jenna's inventory, so we'll figure that out later. And speaking of later, I will see you guys back at that rope we could use lash on. So I'll see you guys back there. Alright, and we are back here, folks. Let's jump on up. That looks like a whole lot of trouble, and I don't want to have to deal with it. I hope we don't have to, but I think we're probably going to have to. I'd rather not, though. Excuse me. I think we're gonna have to deal with that. But it does make it easier to understand how this place could be easier to explore when it's raining. Just a smidge, though. This area looks quite familiar, actually. I think we're back near the entrance, actually. Yeah, it's tough to tell because so many random encounters. I'm just losing track of where I've been, where I'm going. Done. Yeah, I remember doing that. Okay. So that means we've already been over here, and that was just a way back, a shortcut back. So I think that means we explored everywhere. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call that good. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.